There's so much here, the liver, the brain, looking after our body the way it so desperately wants us to look after it.
This is typically a Today Special that we'll do around the holidays. We tend to add consumption of alcohol and all sorts of more challenging foods to the fact that we all seem to be taking medications and the like. So our liver is it's the organ that does the thankless work. It's the organ, as I often say, and I date myself when I say this, it's the Rodney Dangerfield of organs.
Yep.
The comedian who used to always say that he gets no respect.
Yep.
And so the liver just gets no respect, and yet it works tirelessly for us. It's constantly performing thousands of different kinds of chemical reactions. Whatever we throw at it, whatever we consume in our body, the liver has the ability, it seems, to break it down and make it palatable for us or tolerable for us until we excrete it. And that's an incredible role, whether it's virtually every medication we take, the liver is responsible for breaking it down and excreting it. All of the different chemical additives, environmental contaminants that we're exposed to, whether it's pesticides, herbicides, whatever it might be, the liver has to deal with that. So the liver, it would be impossible to overestimate its role and its importance. It's right there with our heart. It's right there with our brain. And again, if the liver's not doing its work, then the heart and brain are not going to be able to survive, because it really is kind of the cleansing and decontamination system for our body. And when we talk about phosphatidylcholine, we're talking about a molecule that is the most fundamental building block of our liver. Also happens to be the phospholipid, the principal phospholipid in our brain. So when we talk about our liver and giving our liver the most important building block to support the unique property that our liver has, our liver works so hard. Our liver is constantly dealing with very difficult chemistry and very difficult issues that it alone has the capacity to regenerate itself. So that capacity to regenerate itself underscores how unique the liver is. And phosphatidylcholine is the most important building block to support that regeneration, because that's what your body needs to do that work. So it's the perfect product to support and build the foundation for a healthy liver.
Extremely affordable. Even the largest size is $49.90. Here's what a couple people had to say online, where there are so many positive reviews. This is from Nicole. She says, the product is amazing. I can't say enough about this product. I was beginning a new position at my job that required me to learn many new tasks, and I needed to be on my toes. This has given me an alertness and a better ability to remember the things I am learning. I'm extremely happy. Thank you, Andrew, for all the great products you make available to us, and thank you for being eco-friendly. Helped my liver count, says Arthur in Ohio. I had an abnormal liver enzymes count, and my doctor was concerned, so we decided to rerun the tests in 2 months. During those 2 months, I took these 2 supplements for liver health, PC Liver and Brain, and liver antioxidant extracts. We're going to do that next. Well, my doctor and I were both so amazed and pleased that when the liver enzyme tests were repeated in 2 months, the tests came back within the normal range. I've continued to take these supplements now that I know they really work. Thank you for such great products. Andrew, they really work. I mean, that's it's always that refreshing delight of having something that can actually work for you, not just hype.
Fortunately, I'm blessed to not have to take any medications. I thank my parents for that. They were always the same. And it's something that I nevertheless wouldn't contemplate going the day without taking my PC Liver and Brain, because even if you don't take medications, even if you're the healthiest person in the world, the liver is still, every time you eat, just the basic protein, cholesterol, lipid metabolism in your body requires the liver to work nonstop. And the work the liver does is the dirtiest work of any organ in the body. So it just is basic common sense that something as simple and as affordable as PC is a nice little thank you gesture for our liver.
The research confirms how important it is for all of us.
Well, vitamin D, as I mentioned previously, it is the most affordable, but don't let price, and I guess in most cases in life we're used to, you get what you pay for, unfortunately, that means you have to pay a lot to get certain benefits. But when it comes to vitamins, when we talk about vitamin A, C, E, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, all those vitamins, pantothenic acid, niacin, vitamin D is the least expensive of all, and by far and away the most important of all. So for pennies a capsule, you get to enjoy the benefits of vitamin D. And with my products, whether you choose 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000 IU, you pay the same price.
Yes.
So whatever you need, however it works best for you, you pay the same price per capsule. So that same great price for 1,000 IU, which is basically pennies a day, at 5,000, you're paying the same price. No one else, I'm not aware of anyone else that does that, but that's how important vitamin D is to me, that we just make it incredibly affordable across the board to get whatever you need.
Well, pricing, I mean, as you see, even that largest 720 caps is $59.90. So extremely affordable for you to try it. Remember, Andrew's products, like everything we offer on HSN, has a 30-day return policy. If you don't love it, you return it to us. Following the science, the research, all natural, no binders or fillers, nothing that you wouldn't ever want to consume. It's all the good stuff, right, Andrew?
And it delivers it in a way that the only thing that matters is this needs to deliver a difference when you go to your doctor and you get your vitamin D level tested, meaning that it's benefiting you. As we talked about, we started off talking earlier about turmeric, that it doesn't matter how good the turmeric is in the capsule. The only thing that matters is whether that turmeric is going to be capable of absorption by your body. The same thing goes for vitamin D. When it's imprisoned in these rock-hard tablets or other forms, it's not highly absorbable. Ours is. And that's the key when you read through those reviews, which it's another virtually perfectly reviewed product, you'll see reviews talking over and over and over that they tried other vitamin D. It didn't make a difference on their blood test. They tried mine, and it made a difference on their blood test. And again, that large size, I think that comes to about 8 cents.
Yes.
8 cents a capsule.
Yeah.
So it's just remarkably affordable. And as I said before, it's one of those rare instances in life that the least expensive thing of its kind, the least expensive vitamin, is the most important vitamin. So that's pretty exciting when it comes to vitamin D, that you could spend so little and benefit so much.
As it says, the most important and the most affordable vitamin to consume. We love our today's special days, but now we get a chance to kind of dive into some other areas as well.
Well, the monthly specials, because they become more popular as a manufacturer, the pricing of the monthly specials have become almost as good as today's specials. So when we do these variety shows with our monthly specials, it's kind of like as good as a visit. So that's what we've endeavored to do, and that's what we get to do every month now.
Well, we're going to start with calcium, magnesium, intensive care. We're going to talk about healthy skeleton, strong bones, healthy teeth. Such an important choice. And Andrew, easy on the stomach, easy to take.
Well, and this is one of my earliest products from 43 years ago, because calcium was one of those products that, of course, are recommended by doctors, but as much as it's necessary, it's perhaps the most unpleasant supplement to take, because calcium and magnesium, by definition, are metals. So it's kind of easy to understand why metals, you put them in your stomach, it would upset your stomach.
Right.
So you have to be conscious of the actual form of the metal, calcium and magnesium, and you also want to make sure it's an ultrafine powder. You want to do everything you can to encourage solubility. You don't want it to be a difficult pH. And that's why if you read the reviews on our product, it's virtually a perfectly reviewed product, which calcium and magnesium are typically products that have the worst reviews online imaginable, because they're big horse pills, they're impossible to swallow. They don't deliver their benefits because they don't go into solution. This is different.
Well, you can choose tonight a 6250, 500, or 1,000 capsule. That's what I'm pouring into here right now. A huge value and opportunity. If you look at the pricing, the 1,000 capsule normally would be $149.90. We're at under $100. That saves you $50. I'll read 2 quick reviews to give you an idea of what folks are saying online. This first review is from Lala in Florida. And Lala says, another great product. I have taken Andrew's calcium before and had great results. However, I had leg cramps lately and noticed and discovered that magnesium would help. I noted that this calcium included magnesium. I decided to try it, and I'm so happy to say that I have had not one leg cramp since taking these. I am very pleased. I have confidence in Andrew's products, but I'm really happy that this one has given me relief from uncomfortable cramps. Thank you. I have found this to be the very easiest way and best calcium magnesium supplement. It's very easy to swallow, not like the other hard giant tablets. The extra bonus is that it's being in a capsule and that they are very easily digested with no upset tummy, easily absorbed capsules versus a rock hard tablet. Thank you. I will choose the easy to swallow and easy on my tummy capsules any day. Andrew, such a reoccurring theme. People notice the difference when taking these versus the other guys.
Well, I think the reason why we see so many gummies out there now, and gummies are nothing but really unhealthy candy,
right,
described as disguised as a vitamin, is because the typical dosage forms are unpleasant. They're full of additives. They're hard to swallow tablets. They upset your stomach. But my products are designed to always be easy to swallow, always contain an ultrafine powder that will go into solution that dissolves, so it can be absorbed and benefit you. So we don't have any problems that we need to create a crazy solution like a gummy, and our products take something like calcium and magnesium. Calcium, we all know, is critical for our skeletons. What's unfortunate is we don't realize how important magnesium is. It's, in my mind, it's even more important. It's even more scarce from our diet, and it affects heart function, it affects heart rhythm, it affects brain function, so it's critical for our muscles, our cardiac muscle, our brain, our nervous system. So getting both takes care of your skeleton and takes care of so much more.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
This is a product I take every single day, and I chose to do the bulk powder formula. I do this in a drink every day. You just dissolve it. If you don't want to do the capsules, this is a new offering. So the 900 capsule, or if you will, 900 count powder, or we've got every other size available to you. So time to stock up, because this is a weekend special as well. Pricing is good today and tomorrow. Glucosamine. This may be the most important thing for, well, we certainly know for our joints.
Well, that's, I mean, you could read, and I have quotes from the science and research that in medical journals, it's referred to in these medical journals as the first line of defense for your patient's joints. So when they're talking to doctors in these medical journals, and they're always saying it has to be glucosamine sulfate, that's the only form that we use. It's not the typical form found in stores. So if you've been disappointed by products you buy in stores or on the internet, the reason why, they're not in a form that's going to be delivering the benefit that you seek. And also, I want to point out the 900 powder size, which is extremely, extremely economical. Glucosamine and chondroitin are not really soluble powders in water. So I use the powder at home, but I put the powder in a smoothie, or I'll put it in, say, oatmeal or something like that, yogurt. But ideally, I put it in a smoothie or a green drink, something that I'm putting in the blender. But it's not going to be super soluble in water. But it's incredibly, incredibly affordable. So for me, when I don't have a smoothie, I take the capsules. When I have a smoothie, I just dump it into the smoothie, and it leaves no taste, and it dissolves completely. But again, the very structure of our joints requires glucosamine and chondroitin. There's an abundance of research. If I was reading the quotes, as I normally do during a visit, of the medical journals talk about this being not some soft science little ingredient in the supplement industry, but something that's been subjected to rigorous scientific clinical research and clinical studies. So it's something that you can rely on because the science is there. And that's, in fact, what they say in the medical journals. It's not something that's just been pulled out of thin air, but there's very serious science. And just as calcium is a critical ingredient in our bones, and we all know that, glucosamine and chondroitin are equally critical to the structure of our joints, but not just our joints, also other elastic tissue in our body, even our skin, but really our arteries and veins. So it's incredibly important to make sure that as we age, one of the defining characteristics of aging that we all don't particularly care for is the loss of elasticity in our joints, the loss of elasticity in our skin, the loss of elasticity in our arteries and veins. So glucosamine and chondroitin are all about helping to preserve the youthful properties, the youthful elastic properties in those tissues.
Without a doubt. I'm kind of flipping through some reviews here for folks to read as we're going through the show. I mean, they make me feel emotional hearing, I mean, this one, I love this one. I've had really bad knees and lower back issues from running around on a cement floor for 29 years. If I don't take this daily, my knees are killing me. I won't ever be without this. Thanks, Andrew, for such an amazing product. I mean, it makes me get emotional, Andrew, to know how much a supplement like this has helped people in so many ways.
When Callie, when you read the reviews,
yeah.
It's, I mean, and before the reviews get ever used on air or things like that, my office will send them to me. I'll just review them to make sure there's no medical claims or things like that. And I oftentimes find myself, truthfully, with tears in my eyes.
I bet.
When you read the reviews on these products. And it's not me making that difference. The only thing that we do is we follow the science religiously. And the other thing that I do, that's why we have no additives, is I make sure that the products we make are designed to cause no problems at all. As I like to say, I just get out of Mother Nature's way. The science and research validates the benefits that are available in nature. Then it's up to me to make a product that basically doesn't mess with Mother Nature, that doesn't interfere or present an obstacle to your getting the benefits of those ingredients. So with glucosamine and chondroitin, these are structural. And we all know that our structure is what determines our function. So to the extent we can care for the aging structure of our joints better, and that's what the science says here, then our joints are going to function better. It's all about structure, because as structure deteriorates, function follows. Function is our experience. Function is our using it. So structure and function are one and the same. And this is an ingredient that is all about the structure of our joints.
Well, you've got this weekend to enjoy special pricing. So if you are stocking up, I did go for the 900. I do the bulk powder. It's just so much easier. Sometimes I put it in my coffee in the morning. Sometimes I'll put it in an oatmeal. But you just kind of blend it in, and you're getting something that your body really needs. And especially as we age, you know, we don't produce as many of the, the parts of our body just don't give what they need at this point as we move on.
As we age, our body becomes less efficient at maintaining tissues and providing the ingredients that are required. And as we age, we need more of them. So it's kind of a double whammy. We need more of it, and we are capable of delivering less of it. And that's why, as we age, supplementation becomes not just advisable, but really basic common sense.
For sure, especially with our joints. I mean, no question about it.
Let's move on to my mum's favorite product of all time, and I know many of yours, circulation and vein. We are racing through them tonight. This is about tired feet, swollen ankles, heavy legs. This is about life-changing motivation. Andrew, this product has its own fan club. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, it does indeed. In fact, I was just talking to a friend of mine who is training for an Ironman, and unfortunately she had a prior injury. And oftentimes when we have prior injury to our legs, even if the injury heals, it sometimes affects our circulation. And unfortunately, I'm saying the most challenged circulation, if everything is going well, the most challenged circulation in our body is in our lower extremities, our feet, our ankles, our calves. That's why as we age, we just notice a whole long list of issues and problems: numbness, tingling, legs that feel active or restless. We notice our veins enlarging. We notice everything from our feet swelling, our ankles swelling, our calves swelling. I could spend the next 60 minutes just talking about all the complaints that we can all have with aging and with our feet, ankles, and calves, depending on if we could be overweight as well. So, or we could have health problems. We could even worse. We might have to take certain medications that make these problems even worse. But this product in Europe, originally in France and throughout Europe, this product has been recommended by doctors for the healthy circulation of their patients' legs. The original product, we have gone so far beyond that. And the science, the clinical research, this is not some little idea of mine. The product certainly has been transformed over the years based on the science, but this is something that is supported by abundant clinical research with absolutely clear benefits and results. So just as I was telling my friend that it's something that will transform her training and transform her recovery in her training, what I've always said is as we age, we struggle with the same issues that we struggle with if we're athletes. Athletes subject their bodies to a lot of stress, and recovery becomes critical to perform. Aging subjects our bodies to incredible stress, and every day, due to the aging process, it's hard to recover. Right. So it is basically the same formula, but just looked at from sort of the opposite end of the aging spectrum. And this is a product that can and will make a significant difference. The reviews are as compelling or as inspired as the reviews on any product I make.
Here's an example, what a difference. I only purchased one bottle, not ever trying this product before. I wanted to be sure it wasn't all just hype. Sometimes I feel tightness in my feet and calves due to poor circulation. I can honestly say while taking Andrew's product for the first time, my feet and legs felt lighter. Now that I've been out of the product, boy, I can really feel the difference. My feet and legs are not feeling light. They feel like I'm wearing weights due to poor circulation once again, so I am back. Would not be without. This product is superb. I've been using it for a couple of years now, and it does wonders for my legs at night. Prior to using this, I could feel the blood pumping in my legs at night while I was trying to sleep. Now I don't feel it at all. I would definitely recommend this product to anyone experiencing any kind of circulation symptoms. I buy the large size when it's offered on any specials Andrew and HSN present. I expect to be using this product for years to come. Finally, Timmy says, I will continue to order this product. They work great. They made a big difference in how my legs look and feel. I am on my feet all day long and my legs feel great all the time. Anything and everything ProCaps puts together is real and they work. I take many products from ProCaps and they are fantastic. Thank you very much. Pricing is sensational on this if you're ordering it right now. 30 through 360. That 360 caps is normally $129.90. If you order it today, $89.90, saving $40. Andrew, for as many people talk about the way they feel, they also talk about the way their legs appear also.
And that's sort of the proof is in the pudding. We've gotten so many reviews there that said something I've often suggested, that said that this product should come with a tape measure because it makes such a visible difference in the circumference of your ankle, your calves. People change the way they dress because all of a sudden they're no longer self-conscious about the way their legs look. So, and again, just to underscore, this is not some product that without a lot of solid science. This is not soft science. This is serious, solid science that speaks to the benefits that you can expect. And again, there's no more comprehensive and scientifically supported formula than what we deliver here. Certainly not available anywhere in the U.S., and I haven't seen anything like it in Europe as well.
So much excitement and momentum around turmeric, especially when it's the most exceptional in the world. Andrew, you taught me and you taught me well. There are so many turmeric products out there. My mom was just about to buy one the other day in England, and it had me looking and investigating, because you've always said to me that typically turmeric is not well absorbed. So if you're going to buy a turmeric product, it's got to be the right one.
Well, and people often wonder, well, why did we never hear about this when we talked about turmeric spice? The reason why is when we use turmeric spice, the only reason we use it is for its flavor. we're not looking at whether the curcuminoids in turmeric, those are the beneficial compound in turmeric, are called curcuminoids. So we don't think about their absorption when we use turmeric as a spice. But we have to think about their absorption when we make a turmeric supplement. That's the only reason you take a supplement, is to get those benefits and have those curcuminoids absorbed. Unfortunately, curcuminoids are poorly absorbed, and poorly might be a polite way of saying they're really terribly absorbed. And things need to be done to compensate for their lack of absorption. And also, just so folks know it, even if you consume an enormous amount of turmeric spice, ordinary turmeric spice has about 1% to 2% curcuminoids. That's very low. The standardized extract that we use in our product is 95%, so almost 50 to 100 times more. So just understand, you're not going to get high levels of curcuminoids from turmeric spice, even if that turmeric spice was well absorbed, the curcuminoids were well absorbed. So ultimately, what is most important is that your turmeric supplement delivers high levels of curcuminoids, but delivers them in a form that overcomes their natural, inherent inability to be absorbed. So curcuminoids aren't well absorbed, and they can only benefit you, of course, if they are absorbed. So what we have done is followed the most natural method, proven method of absorption of curcuminoids, and we complex them with fats. And of course, how was that originally discovered? It was originally discovered because when you cook with turmeric spice, the curcuminoids are surprisingly well absorbed if there's fat contained in the foods. And that's because it naturally complexes with that fat, and the complex of fat and curcuminoids are incredibly well absorbed. In fact, it's about 3,000% more absorbable than our 95% extract on its own. So simply by complexing our extract, the curcuminoids in our extract, with a special fat, and the fat we use is the fat that comprises our brain, our liver, phosphatidylcholine, the principal phospholipid in those organs. That phosphatidylcholine, I would say magically, but it's biochemically. Sometimes biochemistry seems like magic, but it just magically, biochemically, it enhances the absorption of curcuminoids, and that's why our product is so exceptionally well reviewed, and it's so well tolerated. It never upsets your stomach. If anything, it settles your stomach. So it's really a remarkable ingredient when delivered appropriately.
Let's read 3 very quick reviews, because the things people say about turmeric is remarkable, especially Andrew's. This first review: wonder working power. I've been so happy with these turmeric capsules. I take 2 per day, and I have no joint discomfort unless I forget to take them. Even then, I just feel a little twinge. I can't even call it discomfort. I recommend them to a colleague who had joint discomfort in his feet and knees, and he can't believe that Turmeric 400 has taken away all the joint discomfort. He's on his 2nd bottle. I tell everybody about my results. I will not try any other brand because the quality of these capsules are wonderful. Thank you, Andrew. Amazing. I cannot say enough about Turmeric 400 and many of Andrew's supplements. I'm 60 years of age, and from the time I was a teenager, my ankles would make a snapping or cracking sound. I just accepted it. About 6 years ago, I started to have discomfort in my one knee. The turmeric not only stopped the snapping in my ankles, but gave me major knee relief. When marine collagen peptides came out, I tried it, and both issues are completely resolved. All my joints remain discomfort-free and flexible due to both of these amazing supplements. I take 2 turmeric capsules and 2 scoops of marine collagen every day. I recommend it to everyone. These are long reviews. I'll stop there. You see, people have a lot to say about it because they want to say about it. Andrew, that says a lot.
And the best way to characterize turmeric, it's not a drug, it's not a medicine. It's different than glucosamine and chondroitin or, say, collagen peptides, because those are structural building blocks of joint tissue. So understand, glucosamine and chondroitin are really the bricks of joint tissue, I like to say, and collagen peptides are really the mortar. It's the matrix upon which the bricks are applied. When we talk about turmeric and we talk about curcuminoids, what we're talking about are molecules that naturally exert a soothing influence. So if you want to talk about Mother Nature's soothing joint relief, even soothing GI relief in terms of the gut, we tend to look at things like turmeric at the very top of the list in terms of the joints. if I'm asked the most important botanical, because a lot of folks will talk about a ginger extract, which of course we make one, even things like aloe vera, I would have to say at the very top of the list of ingredients that exert a soothing benefit on our joints, and I think well ahead of any of the other considerations, it's turmeric. But again, the most important thing, and I've been saying this since I first introduced a turmeric product, which was well over 20 years ago, I've been saying the key to turmeric it's relatively easy to get a very good turmeric extract. It's not so easy to make that turmeric extract absorbable. That's really sort of, and I hate to use the word, that's sort of where the magic happens. But again, it's just biochemistry. That when you understand the molecular structure, the chemical behavior of these curcuminoids, and you understand how they're modified when they're complex naturally with a fat like phosphatidylcholine, the phospholipid in our brain, it's not magic. It's just science working in our favor, and it's Mother Nature doing our best. As I always say, if I just follow Mother Nature's lead, and then we make a product, and our job is just to sort of get out of the way. So our product is nothing more than the best turmeric extract combined at low heat, because you don't want to heat it too high, low heat with phosphatidylcholine, and you end up with the best absorbable, natural approach to the relief that turmeric can provide.
Let's talk about Breath Plus, an item that very rarely gets a lot of airtime, but we're going to speak about it tonight because there is no better natural breath solution on the market. Take parsley seed oil, peppermint oil, and spearmint oil, wrap it all together in an easy to swallow, take 1 or 2 per day, and you will have fresh breath all day long. Take it on a nighttime before you go to sleep and wake up without that morning breath. Just while we're getting Andrew on the phone, let me read a couple of reviews for you so you can see what people are saying about Breath Plus. Really fast, good product with acid reflux and sinus drainage due to allergies. This product does what brushing your teeth mouthwash or antacid tablets does not. Taking 2 as needed really works. It's nice to finally get relief from bad breath. Mr. Andrew Lessman joins us right now. Andrew, I was just saying, what a thrill it is to spend the finale of Customer Appreciation Month with our most beloved brand, Andrew Lessman Vitamins.
How are you, Adam? Nice to be here.
Andrew, it is always so much fun doing the variety shows. We get a little bit of everything. We wanted to start with Breath Plus because this doesn't get a lot of airtime.
Well, I chose Breath Plus because we haven't spent much time on it. We spent much less than ever in the past over the last couple of years because we've all been social distancing. We've all been wearing masks. So one of the primary reasons to use Breath Plus, of course, you had mentioned morning breath, that oftentimes what contributes to morning breath isn't oral hygiene, but what's going on in our digestive tract. That's why it's important to focus on our friendly flora, our microbiome, but also the natural odors that emanate from our gut might not be pleasant. So, but in the past, the main focus of Breath Plus has been its natural role as a breath freshener. So when we think about fresh breath, we always think about the mouth, and of course, we need good oral hygiene. We need to floss. We need to brush our teeth. We need to do all the things that our dentist recommends. But at the same time, our digestive system is only about a foot away. It's about 12 inches away, and it's directly connected. So it's a wide open connection between our digestive system, our stomach, and our mouth. So the contents of our stomach, we all know this, affects what odors are emanating from our mouth. So Breath Plus is Mother Nature's natural way to attack those odors. And if you read the reviews on the product is exceptionally well reviewed, almost unanimously positive reviews. I think about 90% of the reviews are positive.
Correct.
So it's a product that it's, as Adam, you mentioned before, it's our special extracts of parsley seed, spearmint, and peppermint. And these extracts also serve to settle your stomach, so they're wonderful to take with a meal, wonderful to take before you go to sleep at night. And it's just a natural tool to deal with a natural problem that we suffer from. And a lot of us avoid healthy foods because of the odors they might cause, things like garlic or onions. And at the same time, we might want other people to not be affected by some of the other things we might consume, whether it's coffee or alcohol, things that might remain on our breath that's in our stomach, because our stomach, as I said, is so close to our mouth.
You know, for anybody that's tried several different products or brands out there, there's so many solutions. There's nothing that works better than Breath Plus. And if you're going out on a date or you're going to a meeting, you're meeting somebody for the first time, having that confidence unlocks a whole new world. You have to try this, because I think you'll be astonished at how well it works. Pricing, by the way, really good. 60, 180, 360, 720. If you order tonight for Customer Appreciation Month finale, massive discounts. Andrew, you know, taking away the price for a second, the results that this gives you, certainly many would say is priceless.
Well, the peace of mind, the security, it's just something, as you said, that you don't really place a price on. And when you think about how simple this is, of course we have to focus on oral hygiene, but it's also just common sense that what is in our stomach, you can't avoid it affecting what your breath smells like. Right. What the odors that emanate from your mouth are odors that originate in your digestive system. They're all connected, especially in your stomach. And whatever you eat is going to remain in your stomach for several hours. So it really is unavoidable, and it's a common sense solution that when we do our best when it comes to oral hygiene, this really completes the circle. And especially where it's really at its best is if you take it at night for its impact on morning breath, or even taking it first thing in the morning. It's something that when we do whatever routine we have for oral hygiene, it just, again, is the final common sense step to make sure we do everything we can to have that confidence, to have that security that we don't feel, you don't want to have anything else on your mind when you're doing whatever you're doing, whether it's work or communicating with someone. You don't want to be thinking about whether your breath is going to be offensive or not. And this is a wonderful, simple solution to add to the other things that we do. And again, as I often say with oral hygiene, one of the most healthy things we do for a healthy heart and a healthy brain is to focus on oral hygiene. So it's something that we should definitely pay attention to. And Breath Plus is just the last step in completing what we should be doing to make sure we have the freshest breath. Because if your mouth is even going to be as clean as possible and as fresh as possible, you still will have an impact of whatever your digestive, whatever your stomach contents are.
If you don't love it, you send it back and get your money back, but you will, I promise, adore it. Well, if you're not getting enough fiber, you know that has a lot of knock-on effects. Welcome to the world's best fiber product. It's Andrew Lessman's Fiber Mucil. Andrew, yours is not like the others.
Well, again, going back to what we just talked about with calcium, ours is not like the others because the others cause problems. So much of the fiber that you can see fiber drinks, it's not real fiber.
Right.
It's synthetic fiber. It doesn't deliver the full benefits of real natural fiber. So what we've done is taken all the problems with fiber that can be uncomfortable, the gas and all these things, and eliminated all of them. So all you get are the benefits of fiber. It's just going to deliver the support to the digestive system in terms of regularity, without bloating, without gas, without being difficult to swallow, without forcing you to ingest nasty beverages or drinks. It's, as the reviews say, it's a fiber product that you could fall in love with.
Here's what Anita in Texas says. This has totally changed my life. I'm 76 years old and have suffered with irregularity pretty much my whole life. I've tried pretty much everything. I took Fiber Mucil one time and saw results, and I've continued to see results. I have recommended this product to all my friends who have similar problems. I have learned so much from Andrew. I take so many of your products and try to take advantage of your amazing offers. Thanks for all you do for us, folks. Last one. Wow, I am 33 and I've always had issues. I would use the restroom irregularly. I got to where I had to use some type of suppository just to be able to try and go. I never felt like I needed to go. Other fiber supplements made me bloat and have gas. After I ate, my stomach would bloat up like a bowling ball. It's pretty bad when people think you're pregnant because of it. So I purchased this along with the complete digestion kit, and I am amazed. No bloating. I'm going to the bathroom almost every day. You have no idea how thankful and excited I am. Sizing today, 60, 180, 360, 720, or 1,000 capsule option. Lots of big savings to be had, as you can see. Andrew, it's essential, and at this type of price, I mean, just a few cents per capsule, it's hard to say no.
What's ironic is that fiber is so necessary, is so essential to our health, to our comfort, to enjoying our days. If we're not regular, we can't enjoy our days. But the funny thing about fiber, we don't absorb it.
Right.
So fiber does its work in our digestive system by keeping the system sort of toned, the musculature toned, by helping us eliminate the waste that could otherwise be problematic and toxic. And fiber does, good fiber should do it gently, naturally, without discomfort. And that's the problem with most fiber products. There's nothing gentle. Most of them aren't particularly natural, and nothing comfortable. So that's not a good fiber product. I don't expect you to have a problem to get rid of a problem.
Right.
That our fiber product is all about the benefits and eliminating the problems. And it's natural. It won't upset your stomach. It won't cause gas. And it's affordable. I mean, literally, it's pennies a capsule.
We're over 1,000 five-star reviews, and for those that maybe have never been with Andrew before in terms of seen his shows, have experienced his products, you might want to know, because this is always helpful, Andrew's product line is the most successful in terms of reviews ever in HSN history. Last year, we had so much fun, so much excitement with one of the most important anti-aging molecules. You talk about Colleen or Amy or anybody here talking about this as a beauty secret. We've got a lot to say, and I want to quickly show you why this is going to really blow the doors off the building. Andrew, I don't know how you've done it, but again, the price, even at that large size, would normally be $239.90. or 80 cents rather. We're at under 100. So under $100. Andrew, resveratrol's not cheap.
Well, resveratrol is normally very, very expensive. And if you went back over 20 years, because again, like CoQ10, we've been doing resveratrol long before anyone else. But I prefer to look at resveratrol as more than just a beauty molecule. It's more than just skin deep. I prefer to look at resveratrol for what it was originally respected for, and still is respected as one of the most important anti-aging molecules, that its behavior in our body has given it the respect. It's probably been tested as much as turmeric, its curcuminoids, things like that, in terms of anti-aging benefit. So, and what's really important here, this would be an incredible, this is better than today's special pricing when I did a resveratrol today's special, say 15, 18 years ago. But this is not just resveratrol. This is 100 milligrams of resveratrol, yes, from its best source, which is Polygonum cuspidatum, Japanese knotweed. But this is so much more than that. This is 100 milligrams also of EGCG. And EGCG is the most protective compound from what is arguably the healthiest beverage and maybe the healthiest habit people can have, which is consuming green tea. And of course, it contains no caffeine. So you're not just getting the 100 milligrams of resveratrol and its anti-aging benefits, but you're also getting 100 milligrams of EGCG. You're also getting 100 milligrams of other polyphenols from green tea as well. So it really is a remarkable product. If this was just resveratrol alone, it would be incredibly popular. And by adding the 100 milligrams of EGC and all the other polyphenols that come from green tea, it makes it just an incredible, incredible value. So it makes it a little more than 20 cents a capsule, and you only need to take one capsule a day. If you choose to, you could take more than that, but one capsule a day gets you right into the research and the science.
And folks, I do just want to clarify, our team are working on it. I see that the pricing here does not match up to the pricing on my card, but we are going to be fixing that for you in just a few moments, so please bear with us. The chart is correct. So just to be clear for everybody watching, I do appreciate that this pricing is different to what's on my card. This is the correct price. It's not $159.90 for the largest size. It is only $99.90. It's a huge, significant discount. Okay,
well,
our team,
yeah.
And Andrew, our team are telling me they are working on that as we speak.
Okay. Okay, well, hopefully everyone needs to know that no one will pay more than $99.90 for that 360 count. If I have to refund it, we'll do that.
And I'll tell you what we'll do, just while the team are looking at it, let me read 3 fast reviews. Again, it gives you an idea of how powerful this is. When Andrew talks about it being an anti-aging, just brilliant product, the reviews certainly agree. Love, love, love this. My skin showed a huge improvement in its texture. I have always had a very smooth complexion, and as I age, it lost some of the healthy glow. Not 30 days after I began taking this product, my skin looked amazing, and the other benefits are a bonus. I love this supplement. My doctor recommended the Mediterranean diet, and since I can't really seem to consistently drink wine with meals every day, I thought I'd give this a try. The EGCG is a great bonus, and I thank you for offering it. This is my 3rd time ordering. And finally, it's entitled Youth Vitamin. I have read about Resveratrol and the benefit it has against aging. Why wouldn't anyone rather take 1 capsule a day instead of drinking way too much wine? I love all of Andrew's products. I have my husband taking numerous vitamins from Andrew, and he lets me know when he's running low. He swears he can tell a big difference too. I can as well. Andrew, last year you had such an extraordinary response. I believe it was a monthly special in May last year, so it's been a whole year since we did it.
This is a product that every once in a while we do today's special pricing, and I'm not sure how much better the today's special pricing might have been than this. So I know that when we initially did a today's special on the product, I think a 360 count of Resveratrol on its own might have been $99.90, or it was more expensive. So to be able to get the Resveratrol and the EGCG and the other polyphenols that are present with EGCG from green tea extract is just an incredible value. Getting both of these normally very costly products for a little more than 20 cents a capsule. And again, you don't have to take a handful of capsules. It's a product that you just take 1 capsule, at most 2 a day, but most folks, 1 capsule is the perfect dose.
It's nature's ultimate anti-aging complex. It's so highly respected. And incidentally, it's equivalent. It delivers the amount of Resveratrol, as Andrew said, as you'd find in 166 glasses of red wine in 1 capsule. That 1 capsule is equivalent to 166 glasses of red wine. We have 1,000 people ordering this. It is the most popular item in the show, just as we predicted, because we all know what people say about Resveratrol, anti-aging, beauty, the years and years and years of respect that's been built up for this product. One last time, I just want to repeat, if you're looking at the screen and saying, wait, is it the pricing on the graphics or is it the pricing on the chart? You'll be thrilled to know it is the pricing on the chart. Everybody who orders will be able to get this monthly special pricing. They drop the price even more for the month of May. Of course, that's where the pricing normally is. Andrew, it's one of those that has such a reputation and it has an excitement surrounding it.
Well, it's been the subject of, I would say, even in the scientific community, there's quotes, and I think I've read them during shows, that refer to this as one of the most exciting molecules in terms of natural biochemistry to help us deal with aging and other issues. When you look at green tea and EGCG, which EGCG is epigallocatechin gallate. So epigallocatechin gallate, that's EGCG, and that is the most exciting molecule in green tea, which is arguably the most healthy beverage that anyone can consume. And of course, our EGC in this product comes with no caffeine. It's the equivalent of several cups of green tea. So you basically get to embrace the benefits of those protective compounds from green tea, from red wine, those protective anthocyanins, the polyphenols, most importantly, the polyphenol that is Resveratrol. And it's a little bit more than 20 cents a capsule, which is really remarkable for these normally 2 very expensive ingredients.
Not only is it just a great traditional ingredient, but it is validated by the science, which is why it's more popular than ever.
And that's what I always like to talk about with this, that it's yet again proof that Mother Nature knows what she's doing, and that it took decades and decades, but eventually modern science tested and verified the benefits of cranberry in terms of supporting a healthier environment in the bladder, the urinary tract, the kidneys. So I take a capsule every single day, and cranberry is something that, again, it's a natural ingredient. You can take as many capsules as you want, and you could follow the directions of your physicians, because nowadays physicians recognize the importance that cranberry plays, this natural ingredient plays, in the health of our bladder and urinary tract. But unfortunately, the natural sources of cranberry that we might get in the grocery store will have enormous amounts of sugar and will not be particularly healthy. The last thing we want is to swallow 8 ounces of cranberry juice and be taking in a couple of hundred calories in sugar.
And that's something that, when you really look at it, that's the problem, right? We know that cranberries are going to be so good for us and so healthy, but not when it's laced with sugar. I'll read just 2 or 3 quick reviews, see what people are saying about cranberry and what it's done for them. This first review says, really works. I was getting UTIs all the time. My doctor suggested cranberry juice. It has too much sugar, so I tried Andrew's Cranberry Benefits. No more UTIs. I wouldn't be without them. Love, 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 says Judy in Texas. I love the Cranberry Benefits. I would occasionally drink cranberry juice, which is too high in calories. Cranberry Benefits does exactly what it's supposed to do, and I'm able to get the important benefits from cranberries without all the calories. Finally, saves money on UTI doctor visits. I've been taking this for many years, and it changed my life. The only UTI I got was when I ran out. I take 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. It saves me money on prescriptions, doctor's visits, lost work time, not to mention pain. I use many of Andrew's products, and I've always been pleased. They have kept me younger, looking and acting. Look at the pricing. In terms of affordability, this really is extremely attractive. Even the largest capsule size of 240 is coming in at under $45. Big savings to be had if you order it today. And Andrew, I read just a couple reviews. There are, 800 and, sorry, forgive me, not 800. There are, well, it doesn't say it here, but there's many, many, many reviews on cranberry, and there has been for a long time.
I think cranberry is 4.6 or 4.7 stars. I believe 85 to 90% of the reviews are 5-star reviews. Wow. Over 95% are positive reviews. And cranberry, it's not a drug, and people need to look at it correctly. But I consider it being better than a drug in terms of when we think about having adequate calcium in our diet and calcium, say taking calcium supplementation and protecting the health of our skeleton. I'd say that what we can do naturally to protect the health of our system, say like our skeleton or our bladder and urinary tract, then that's the first step. And I know that any doctor would applaud our efforts to maintain a healthier environment in our bladder and urinary tract, because frankly, life is going to challenge it. It's just the way things are. So to the extent we could do things and handle those challenges better when they arrive, then that's just basic common sense.
This is Andrew's, and we're going to talk about the superior form versus the inferior form. If you are a lover of omega-3s, I encourage you to switch. If you've tried it and you other products and you hated the fishy aftertaste, there is none with this. Andrew, passionate about this product because you really broke the mold. You created what people wanted, and you did it in a wonderful, wonderful way.
Well, when you look at all the different omega-3 products on the market, it's a pretty low bar for us to go over. It's rather disappointing. Most of them make people sick to their stomach. They have a fishy aftertaste or fishy repeat. We eliminate that. There's not that we've reduced it. We have eliminated it. There is absolutely no fishy aftertaste, absolutely no fishy repeat. And what's interesting, because we're so different in that respect, a lot of folks don't think about how special we are from a technical standpoint. How rather than focusing on EPA, we focus on more expensive DHA. Those are the 2 most important omega-3s, EPA and DHA. DHA is 2/3 of the weight of our brain, essentially. DHA is the primary component in the retina of our eye where lutein and zeaxanthin are located. So the concentrations of DHA are 65% of our brain. That's more than calcium makes up our bone, and it's even higher in the retina of our eye. So as critical as DHA is to our eye and our brain, it's just as critical to our heart. So we make sure that we focus, as Mother Nature does, out in nature on DHA. Unfortunately, the industrial standard focuses on EPA.
Right.
It's the cheap industrial standard. It's not the proper way to deliver the product. Also, most omega-3 products are ethyl esters. They're closely related to, say, ethanol. As you basically metabolize ethyl esters, you secrete trace amounts of alcohol into your body. Not desirable. The natural form of omega-3s found in nature, more bioavailable, more active in your body, more beneficial, are called triglycerides. That's the only form we use. So I could spend an hour differentiating our product, but the pricing today, it's incredibly affordable, yet it delivers a product the likes of which is not available in any store that you could find.
It's the best in the world, and you know, the main job of these shows is to give you information, but I encourage you, do your research. You take maybe what you're taking now versus Andrew's, there's no comparison. The reviews are a perfect example of that. My husband and I will not buy another fish oil on the market. The days of the awful taste in your mouth are over, and no more repeating that bad taste when you belch. Thank you, Andrew, for an excellent product.
Most reordered, most highly reviewed of Andrew's vitamins and supplements. And what's so interesting is this one is essentially a beauty product, giving you beauty benefits. This is the now famous Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. Biotin, 5,000 micrograms of biotin, vitamin C, D3, B1, B2. This is about helping with the structural integrity of your hair, your nails, and your skin. So we talk about beauty from the inside out. And if you think about how many beauty products, serums and lotions and potions and polishes and sprays that we're doing from the outside to help our hair, skin, and nails look better, this is how you tackle it the way Mother Nature and science intended, from the inside out. We are giving you a special purchase price right now. So we have a couple different options you can choose. 60 capsules, 120. 240 or 360 capsules. Great pricing on this. Usually, for instance, this is the price that HSN would usually charge. In the middle is, if you're picking it up today, this is the special pricing you'll get. And the last column is how much you will save. I take these religiously now. When I first started here 5 years ago, it's all every host talked about. Colleen especially, she really got me into this one. She said, listen, if you want to help your skin look better, your hair look better, your nails feel stronger with the way that we do our nails, my nails were so weak and brittle, this is where it's at. And there is a reason that there are over 6,300 reviews on this product alone. And I'll show you, true to Andrew Lessman, it is a small, easy to swallow capsule. I'm just gonna open this up so you can see how finely milled the inside is, so that it's easily absorbed, easily dissolves in the body, so that you get as many benefits as possible from the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. A couple of these reviews I have to share with you because it really is mind-blowing. It's a see it to believe it type of product, which I love. Outstanding. I originally purchased a hair, skin, and nails product at the drugstore, but after 8 months of no improvement, I switched to Andrew's capsules. Wow, what a difference. Within 3 months, here we go, my nails were strong and growing longer every day. My hair has also changed a lot, as well as my skin. This product is on my must-have list permanently. Here's another one, thicker eyelashes. Didn't think about that, right? I've been on this supplement about 3 months now, and I was pleased with the smoother skin, the improved texture of my hair. But my biggest surprise I noticed the other day is the volume of my eyelashes has improved dramatically. At 53, this is something I never would have anticipated, and it's now a permanent part of my daily regimen. Thank you, Andrew. Let's do one more. Results, results, results. Yes, I have bought and used this product before, but it never ceases to amaze me with the immediate, tangible results. Thicker, longer, healthier hair, long, strong nails, and smooth, healthy skin. I love it. And true to every product from Andrew's lineup, you also need to consider the quality of what you're getting, the potency, the levels and quality of that biotin and the vitamins as well, and the purity. If you think about what's in the drugstores right now, most biotin products too, you'll see the gummies and don't talk to Andrew Lessman about gummies. I agree with him. He says it's basically eating sugar-filled candy that has a little bit of nutrients added in, sprinkled in. You wouldn't eat sugary gummy candy all day long, right? So why do that when you're trying to get benefits? This is why we love his capsules. This is why we love the purity of what he brings us, the quality of what he brings us, and as you saw in the reviews, the results. If you are struggling, if you have a graveyard of beauty products and you feel like nothing is working, I encourage you to give this a try. Just give it a try. What's it going to hurt for you, right? The level of biotins and vitamin that you get here, you will notice a difference, and that's what we love about it. So just to review before we move on, this is the time to get it at the special pricing, and I love that we offer the huge 360 capsule right now that usually would be $89 for $59.90. So it's a $30 savings. We do have 3 flex pay available on all of these, and we do have free shipping and handling as well. But I highly recommend if you go to hsn.com and you type in this item number, you can read the reviews. 4,800 plus are perfect 5-star reviews. And they're actually really fun to read and very encouraging. It kind of gets you excited to try something new.